This is a video, things that should be in Wwe 2k17 part 1. I am looking at my Wwe 2k16 on the screen right now. There should be a 60-minute Iron Man match added to the game. And I think as far as the actual match, as far as the matches in general, when a superstar wins a match on Wwe 2k16, like for instance Brock Lesnar, he'll go out the ring and he'll stop at the ramp and then the screen will stop. Then you can share the video. I think instead of doing that, it should be more realistic. The superstar should go all the way to the locker room, close their locker room door, then you can share the video. Or better yet, it should show them going to the parking lot, getting in their car, and leaving out the arena. Then you can share the video. And it should actually show them going to the back, not going to the ramp and then them disappearing. It should show them actually going to the back, just like in real life. And in a steel cage match, when the superstar is coming to the ring, it should show the referee opening the steel cage door. It should show the superstars walking inside the steel cage, just like in real life. And when they win, it should show them walking back up the ramp, going to the back, going to their locker room, closing the door, or going to the parking lot and leaving. And just like in the Hell in the Cell match, it should show the cell should already be down when they're coming to the ring. It should show them going inside the cell door. When they win the match, it should show them coming out the cell door and going to the back and shutting their locker room door or going to their car and leaving. In the tables match, the tables should break just like in real life. The table shouldn't break and disappear. The pieces of the table should still be laying there. Just like in a TLC match, if the ladder breaks in two, the ladder pieces should still be laying there. The table pieces should be laying there. The chair should be bent and laying there. And I think in a last man standing match, they should make it so the match goes all over the arena, like fighting near the pyro. And they should actually show scenes where if they hit the pyro actually goes off, creates some type of effect. And I think the submission match, they need to have an ultimate submission match and a submission counts anywhere match. I think for the falls count anywhere, the falls can literally be outside the arena. They can be backstage. And I think that's another thing that needs to be added. They need to make it so you can go in the crowd just like in real life. You can actually walk up the steps in the crowd and go to the concession stands and go in the back. Like Roman Reigns used to walk down the steps. It should show you should be able to walk all the way up those steps and go to the back. You should even be able to go outside the arena. You should be able to walk around backstage, in the parking lot, in the locker room. And if you see wrestlers back there, whether it's women wrestlers, male wrestlers, you should be able to interact with them. If you bump into a male wrestler, he should say something. It should start like a little rivalry. Or if a woman's wrestler says something, you should be able to interact in a conversation with them during your match. You should be able to walk in a locker room and actually see people and interact with them. And I don't think there should be anything real different about a singles match. Singles match is fine. Let's see what else. Okay, the tag team. They need to bring back tag team TLC and tag team matches. You should be able to have 4 team tag team matches under all different type of tag matches, whether it's Hell in a Cell, whether it's Elimination, whether it's TLC, whatever. And you should be able to do 10-man tags and all different kinds. And they should bring back the scramble match. They should bring the I Quit match, the casket match, the buried alive match, the inferno match, the strap match, Texas bull rope match, the 3 stages of hell match, all WWE match types should be added to the game. All of them. Anyone anybody can think of, it should be added to the game. All triple threat style matches should be added. Anyone that has happened in WWE should be added. Any fatal 4-way type of match that has happened in WWE should be added. Any type of tag team match up to 4 teams should happen that has happened in WWE should be added to the game. And as far as handicap matches, they should add the gauntlet match. You should be able to defend championships on exhibition in handicap matches. You should be able to defend singles championships versus tag championships in tag matches. Instead of having a tournament mode that you have to keep clicking to see if you want to view the match, they should have a tournament mode that can actually play out in exhibition, or you can actually view the tournament in a live setting. You should actually be able to do a beat the clock challenge, and I'm actually announcing the number one contender at the end. I actually do a King of the Ring, and I'm actually crowned the King of the Ring at the end. In the elimination chamber, it should actually show entrances for the elimination chamber. They've never done that, and that's what they need to do. They need to have the chamber already down, have the superstars coming to the ring, entering the chamber at whatever they drew. If the superstars that go into pods, they should show them going into pods, and the 2 superstars that start the match. After the match, it should show a superstar leaving the chamber with the championship, going to the back, closing his locker room door, or getting in his limo or whatever and leaving. It should also show spots like when people have interfered in chamber matches. It should show those type of things as well. The 6-way Hell in a Cell. It should show all the entrances. It should show them actually entering the chamber. The chamber should be down. It should show them all leaving the chamber. If they actually get injured, it should show them being carried out on stretchers. And like in real time, like in WWE, it should say that it should be a system on the game where it says this person is injured for a while. They can't use that character because they're injured. It should be a system to keep track of who's heel, who's babyface, how many championships a superstar, a women's wrestler has won, what faction they're in, who they're aligned with, a Power 25 ranking. And a battle royal, they should have a 20-man battle royal, which will be the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal on the game. It should also have on the game a mode dedicated to Chyna's career. It should have up to a 40-man Royal Rumble. There should be different spots in the Royal Rumble, like, for instance, when the Miz stayed outside the ring and then entered and then got back in the Royal Rumble a little later. It should have spots like that added to the game to make it a little more interesting. They should have double crosses and backstabs in the Rumble. And during exhibition, there should be actual feuds as matches progress. Like, let's say if Sami Zayn is in a match defending a championship, Kevin Owens could come out the crowd, grab his leg, and make it so he loses the championship. Or he can attack him before the match. Or he can attack him after the match, maybe even interfere in the match and cause a disqualification. There should be rivalries as matches progress. It should develop into rivalries. So either an existing rivalry or new rivalries should form, new alliances should form during matches. As far as my career, I think WWE needs to have, and this doesn't need to just be a super career mode. It needs to tie into exhibition as well. This mode can be used with exhibition as well. It needs to be a career mode where you literally feel like you're in control of it, where you control everything. There should be a calendar on the game for the whole year. The Raws, the SmackDowns, the main events, superstars, NXT shows all on the calendar, all the pay-per-views. You should be able to create a 3-hour Raw, 2-hour SmackDown filled with matches, backstage interviews, cutscenes, backstabs, whatever. And in between, you have Triple H, Stephanie, Vince, or Shane making announcements about the Raw for the week or SmackDown, or they make announcements for the pay-per-view at the end of the month. And as these matches happen on the Raws and SmackDown, pay-per-view matches will develop for the pay-per-views at the end of the month. And it will be for a whole calendar year. And as new WWE pay-per-views happen in real life, they will be available for DLC, and then it will unlock a whole nother calendar year on the game. And also in DLC packs, as new NXT superstars debut, they will be loaded to the game as DLC packs. Pay-per-views all the way from 1996 will be loaded to the game. Legends and alumni all the way from 96 will be loaded to the game. New pay-per-views, new superstars will be loaded as DLC packs. On the game, you'll have a superstar section. You'll have a women's section. You have an alumni section. Those are the sections you should have on the game. The women's section, the superstar section, the alumni section. And you should have an NXT section. It should be all alumni on WWE's website available on the game. All current superstars. All current women's wrestlers. All current NXT women's wrestlers and NXT male wrestlers. All current WWE championships should be on the game. Then, as far as my creations, I think they should have a webcam that you should be able to use for this game, where you can upload the image, your actual image, into the game, upload your body and your face into the game, where you can act out moves in front of the webcam and upload those images into the game, and you can use your own moves. I think you should be able to use the webcam to upload any championships that you find on Google or something like that. Be able to upload those images into the game. Be able to upload your own things like your phone, your iPad to use during your entrance. You should be able to create your own entrance in front of the webcam and stream it into the game. You should be able to upload images of celebrities and stream them into the game. And also in title management, in the title management section, not only should you see current WWE championships and past WWE championships all the way from the 90s, you should see all the past WCW championships, all the past ECW championships, the current NXT championships, and also in the title management section, you should see a Money in the Bank briefcase. Because when you do a Money in the Bank ladder match on this game, whether it's a 10-man Money in the Bank ladder match or a 6-man, whoever wins the Money in the Bank ladder match, it will work just like it does in real life. On the game, on exhibition, that person will have a calendar year to cash in that briefcase. Meaning that if you do a WWE World Championship match, the person who won the Money in the Bank can cash in before that match. They can cash in during that match and make it a triple threat or fatal four-way. They can cash in after that match, no matter if it's a tag match, 6-man tag team match, or whatever. And the game working as the computer will make that person cash in at any time the game sees fit for that computer character to cash in that briefcase. And when the person cashes in the briefcase, whether they add it to a triple threat, fatal four-way, or they sneak attack the champion and cash in that way, you can always set your own Money in the Bank winner, or you can do another Money in the Bank ladder match and do the process all over again, and that person will be able to cash in for up to a calendar year. Or if you do a championship match, you can set it to where a Money in the Bank winner will cash in, or it will automatically be set to where the Money in the Bank winner will cash in anytime the game decides. Or and after that Money in the Bank winner cashes in, you can do another Money in the Bank ladder match, crown a new Money in the Bank winner, or you can just set your own Money in the Bank winner, and it'll work the same way. And I think in create a championship, when you create a championship, they should actually announce the actual championship that you created when you come to the ring and defend it. And I think when you create a superstar, they should announce the actual name of that superstar when you come to the ring. Instead of an approved list of names, the system should automatically recognize any name, and it should announce any name of that superstar when that superstar comes to the ring. It should announce any name of a championship. Any name should automatically be generated in the system, and it should announce it. And announcers, if a superstar or a women's wrestler wins like 10 world championships on the game, the announcer should say this is a 10-time champion. This is a 16-time champion. No matter how many championships that person wins. and how great this game could be, there still is not going to be one superstar that somebody plays with so much that they'll have like 30 or 40 championships. So the most of probably a superstar will end up having as you play the game, maybe about 15 or 16 championships at the most. But the announcers will announce that. So no more career mode, no more showcase, no more universe, just the ultimate calendar year career mode. And creations mode, community creations. Like I said, you use the webcam to upload the actual images, so it will be real. It will be very realistic. And as far as the edit teams, when you put a superstar in a 5-man faction, when you do a 10-man tag, all 5 men should come out to the ring at the same time. If all 5 of them are in a faction, you should be able to do up to a 10-man faction. You should be able to create an actual entrance for that faction. Now, if this faction is a 10-man faction in real life, then they'll have their own entrance. But if it's not, it's just a faction you're creating, you should be able to create your own entrance, not just a list of approved entrances, which is what they normally have on the game. You should be able to create your own entrance from scratch. As far as the WWE Jukebox, they should have a list of WWE tracks, all the way WWE entrance themes, all the way back from 1996, and a list of songs all the way back from 1996. And you can upload any of your own music into the game for your ring entrance or anything like that. And also, when you actually share a video game on social media, you should actually be able to hear the theme music. Just for some reason, there was some type of glitch this time. You weren't even able to hear the theme music when you uploaded it on YouTube. So you should be able to hear the actual theme music. And they also should add the first blood match back on the game. I'm trying to think if there anything I missed. Uh, I think um, I think that about covers it. But there's no reason this game shouldn't be the best game ever in WWE 2K in the WWE video game franchise. This should be the best one ever. We shouldn't have to wait for the PlayStation 5 to come out in 2025 to get the best WWE video game ever. It needs to happen now. And it needs to have all these things incorporated in the game, including no more glitches. They shouldn't even release the game if there's glitches. They need to remove all the kinks, all the glitches before they actually release the game to the public. And this game needs to incorporate all these things in order for it to be the most phenomenal game ever. A game that you want to play for years to come. A game that years from now you want to dust off your PlayStation 4 and play this game. Now, I don't know if somebody from 2K Sports is going to see my video. I hope they do. And I hope they actually take it under consideration. because they need to incorporate all these things in this game in order for this to be the best game, the best WWE video game that has ever been made.